Cannot bring, let's say, big projects or whatever, but definitely we will liaise with our councillors and our able mayor, and and try to see, so what we can do in Banjul, especially, as you can see right now, the streets are being done, and our lights are being done, and the next thing that so we'll approach will be our gutters. So I think these are the priorities that we have. That we're going to start with.
In this election, the APRC candidates in Banjul have a point of convergence, which is basically infrastructure.
I agree that infrastructure is the answer in Banjul. And as I always say, we belong to a political party, and that is APRC. Thanks to the able leadership of His Excellency, Sir Professor Dr. Alaye Jammeh, Banjul is always high in this agenda.
Mayor Samba Fall was quite impressed with the support so far given to the candidate. He said APRC expects nothing short of victory.
We are confident that, election or no election, the people of Banjul will continue to rally behind His Excellency the President.
The National Assembly election is once again bringing together all the APRC candidates in the city to team up in an attempt to improve the poor state of infrastructure in this historic city, which was largely neglected during the colonial period. Ibrahima Balde, GRTS.
Mamadou Diallo was at the Lower River Region headquarters of the Independent Electoral Commission, where 6 ruling candidates nominated by the ruling party filed in their papers, and this is his report.
The IEC Regional Center in Mansakonko was largely calm and quiet in the early morning as IEC officials, headed by the Regional Returning Officer Suleiman Diouf, waited patiently for candidates from the ruling Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction and the Gambia People's Democratic Party to submit their papers for nomination. Security was robust as anti-riot police surrounded the perimeter of the office to ensure that proceedings went smoothly. By 10 o'clock this morning, the first candidate arrived, flanked by the chief of Kiang West, Omar Jiba, and other party members. Yaya Diba, a native of Jali in Kiang West, is a veteran medical officer who has worked at the Royal Victoria Teaching Hospital before going to the Medical Research Council at Keneba. After submitting all the papers, which were rigorously cross-checked, he was declared qualified by Suleiman Diouf to contest on the APRC ticket. In a brief interview with the press, Diba expressed gratitude to the people of Kiang West for their confidence in him and promised to promote their interest at the legislature. He outlined a number of priorities which include what he called defense of national unity, promotion of agriculture, science and research. On his chances, Diba said that the people of Kiang West have turned a new page as evidenced in the last presidential election and predicted that he will win by a large margin. The next candidate to present papers was Lamin Haidara of Jalambere in Jara Central. After going through procedures, Haidara was duly nominated. He equally thanked his constituents and promised to work hard to provide water and electricity. He expressed confidence that the people of Jara Central will massively vote for him. As Haidara left amidst great fanfare from his supporters, an equally confident Boubacar Sidi Fadera of Kiang West entered to have his nomination papers endorsed. However, Mr. Fadera suffered a momentary setback as he did not submit an asset declaration certificate. Visibly uneasy, Mr. Fadera quickly arranged for a certificate to be prepared in his name, which was later submitted, but not after a 15-minute wait. When finally his papers were declared to be in order, he emerged from the office, his face beaming with satisfaction and relief. Flanked by his head chief, Alhaji Demba Sanyang, and local women's mobilizer, Mr. Fadera described the election in Kiang Central as a foregone conclusion, saying the people of his constituency already have their destiny in their own hands. He promised to work closely with the government to actualize its programs and policies. A retired immigration officer, Boubacar Fadera, boasts of a wide experience, which he believes strengthens his chances of victory and endears him to his people. Dabo, the incumbent candidate for Jara West, followed soon after to also submit his papers. A native of Pakalinding, Dabo had represented his people at the National Assembly for the last 5 years. For him, the confidence reposed on him by his constituents is enough proof that he is delivering as expected. His priorities are to support government in its drive to bring development to the doorstep of every Gambian, particularly those in the provinces. He described Jara West as purely APRC stronghold and dismissed any suggestions that the opposition will get votes here. Bora Mas of Kiang East also submitted his papers for nomination. A native of Kulior Village, Mas is running for the second time on an APRC ticket. He singled out education, health and agriculture as his main priorities and promised to do more to improve these sectors. Mas said he is the best placed candidate for Kiang East as he has fulfilled every promise that he made to his people. Like his colleagues before him, Bora Mas expressed optimism that he will sweep the polls. He also called on his supporters to maintain peace and unity and ensure a problem-free election. The last party candidate was Bafai Sedikan of Jara